Yo kids, just gonna very quickly go through the quiz I sent you on domestic electricity. Just checking it's working. Oh, hello. Right, so question one. What's the difference between alternating current and direct current? Well, alternating current shifts directions. We say it oscillates, and direct current is, as it says on the tin, it only travels in one direction. DC is what we find in our batteries, and AC is what we find in our mains power in the house. The diagram shows a house's electricity meter. How many kilowatt hours were used in January? Well, if you look, the numbers went from 568 on the meter to 878, and the difference there was 310, which was C. 2 kilowatt hour heater is left on in your room. You put it on at 6 a.m. and forget about it until 5 p.m. Right, so that is 11 hours. 11 hours at 2 kilowatt hours is 22 kilowatts. 22 times 15 pence is £3.30. So that was £3.30, that one. The electrical plug. We know that the earth wire has to go up to the top. So it has to be either A or E. And the live wire, the brown wire, joins to the fuse. So it was E. E is the correctly wired plug. Power is measured in watts. Okay, power is measured in watts. Calculate the current used by a 2.2 kilowatt kettle. So the current is the power divided by the voltage. The voltage in a British house is 230 volts. So you're going to do 2,200, because that's 2.2 kilowatts. 2,200 divided by 230 comes out as 9.56 or 9.6. So the current is 9.6, which is why that answer is there. But you can't have a 9.6 amp fuse. You can't have a 10 amp fuse. You need the 13 amp fuse. Okay, so that is option C. 13 amp fuse. 9.6 amps for the current, 13 amp fuse. Option C. What's the main difference between a cartridge fuse and a plug and an MCB in the consumer unit? Well, once the cartridge fuse is blown, once that piece of wire melts, it needs to be replaced. But of course, an MCB in the consumer unit of the house can just be reset by flicking the switch. That's the main difference. 200-watt lamp is left on for 15 minutes. How much electrical energy, right? So we're looking at joules per second here. So 15 minutes is how many seconds? That's 15 times 60, that's 900. And then you times that by the amount of watts. That's 180,000 joules per second. So 180,000 kilojoules is the amount of electrical energy transferred, right? 180 kilojoules, 180,000 joules. What type of electricity do batteries use? That would be DC, so that's option B. Give an example where you may use an RCD, a residual current device. Well, for things like a lawnmower or a hedge trimmer or an electric drill, anything where you need that circuit breaker. So if you do damage the wire or the appliance, the current immediately cuts out. Right? Now, all of those answers are easily attainable if you've done your revision map. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the fab scores coming in. All right, nice one. See you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.